Hello Reformers, and welcome back to Warsword Conquest. Now, when we left off, we had just taken Tanis from the likes of the Kingdom of Araby, and we have now come across one of the final remaining vassals of the Badlands Goblins, and we are hopefully going to be able to take him out rather swiftly, because I have a feeling that one of the vassals of the Kingdom of Araby is probably going to retaliate against Tanis, and indeed try to subvert our authority in this territory right now. So, let us, without further ado, head in here. Now, as we know, he does have 119 units, and he actually has some pretty strong units at that, so we do need to be a little bit cautious when it comes to heading in, shall we say. Now, yes, actually, one of you did state in the comments that planning your battle actually instantly carries out these orders. So, for example, when you load into the fight, all of your units will be in these positions. So I thought, well, why not? Let's test it out. Why not? Because at the moment, I'm a little bit skeptical, because I have tried it out before, and, well, let's just suffice it to say, yeah, it didn't really work out too well, but maybe that is just me, and usually I'm not incredibly great when it comes to this sort of thing. So we're going to tell our medic, which is, of course, Oggy Boggy, to hold back and to obviously go back a lot of times, because we don't want him to get taken out. And now our cavalry, well, we could put them in a wedge, but I don't know whether we'll have enough of those. We don't really have enough of those, do we? So I suppose what we could do is, I think move them back. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, right. Oh, okay, I actually did this wrong. I did this absolutely wrong. Okay, wait a minute. Let's do that. There, that's much better. Okay, excellent. I get it now. Okay, so I'm just learning to use this appropriately. That's okay. And we'll move these guys back twice. And then the archers will go into ranks, of course, and they will move forward once. And then they will do nothing, I suppose. Well, they'll move forward twice then. That will be okay. And I suppose then our infantry will move forward twice, and then move forward once, and they will be in shield war formation. I don't believe we'll have enough cavalry, so yeah, we'll just have to do it like that. And there we have it. Okay, let's try it, shall we? Prepare orders. Okay, so there's no weapon orders here, because I don't believe that I am very good at issuing weapon orders, but if you want to take a look, these are the weapon orders right here. I don't really think that this is going to really help us out too much at the moment, although I could tell our archers to hold fire, but then, of course, we have to tell them to fire at will, and that's a bit of a problem. So, let us dispatch the orders. Okay, enough planning. To battle. Now, let's see whether they actually... Aha! There we go. Okay, so they do that. Excellent. Okay, because in other mods, I've actually tried to do exactly this, and it has not worked at all. So, I'm actually very pleased about that. That is very nice indeed. Thank you very much for letting me know that that was actually instant, because, well, actually, the infantry are not doing what I told them to do, unfortunately enough, so I'm not entirely sure what that's about, but oh dear. Oh dear. Yep, we're going to lose a lot of archers. A lot of archers. Okay, we're going to be having to charge our infantry right here, because, oh dear, that's not too good. Okay, well, that's kind of the reason why I don't like to do it, because I am quite inexperienced when it comes to that sort of thing, and unfortunately enough, it appears to have been detrimental this time, which is not great to say the least. And of course we do have our cavalry all the way back there, which we can charge in now. I do believe we'll need their assistance quite considerably right now, and I'm thinking we're going to tell our archers to hopefully move away from the fight while I distract most of the enemy's units, or at least as many as I can. Oh dear. Ooh, that was close. I really thought I got stopped there. That would have been terrible. Okay, wait a minute. Take out these guys. Yeah, there we go. Some lovely damage right here. Look at that damage. That is insane. Very nice indeed. Take this guy out as well. And, oh dear. I have a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling, as you can see here. Whoa, we've actually lost about the same as what he has lost. And there's a very good reason for that. These trolls. Oh dear. Okay, we've got some Necropolis Knights coming in here now. That's great. That is very nice to see that. We've taken out one troll with 56 damage, and I do believe we need to take out some of their archers as well. Hopefully prevent them from doing a serious amount of damage. thankfully enough, they are a little bit too slow for us at the moment, and we are able to avoid most of their focus, which is excellent. Now, we do have quite a scattering of various units here. Oh dear. These units we need to take out. Chief Bodyguards, they are very, very powerful indeed. I know they don't look like it, but they do actually a serious amount of damage. And I'm hopeful, yes, as you can see there, our Cold One Rider's just been taken down. And I am actually being very, very cautious here because, yeah, look at that. Okay, 33 damage. Yes, that is quite serious. Okay, come on. Oh, yeah, use the range. Use the range of our ball and chain. And hopefully... Oh, look at that. 223 damage. Are you serious? Wow. That is pretty serious damage right there. Goodness me. Ah, phew. Okay, so yeah, there it is. A victory has been attained. However, as you obviously will no doubt tell, we lost a huge amount of our archers there. Not entirely sure why our infantry didn't go ahead of them, because I did tell our infantry to go 30 steps ahead, and I told our archers to go 20. Right? Yeah, I told them to go 20 steps ahead, I do believe. But there it is. We lost quite a few of those. Wait, where are they? What did we lose mostly? Yes, Forest Walkers. I thought so. Damn, okay. Well, that's not going to make too much difference. We have attained victory. Unfortunately, we killed all the trolls, so we will no longer be able to take them prisoner, which is really unfortunate. I was hoping that some of our units would be able to deal some unconscious blows to them, but... no such luck. Not this time around, anyway. Let's get 2 mummies, get 2 tomb champions. Let's get some more engineers, even though you guys have said that they don't work. I'm just going to test them out, see if they do. We've only got 3 of them after all, so that's not too bad. And then we will continue from there. So, without further ado, let's see whether the Badland Goblins gets eliminated from the game. Because at the moment... I'm a little bit worried about them because they are going to continually raid our villages and cause quite a great deal of upset in our territory at the moment, and I would not like that at all. Yes, definitely not. So, what can we do to this fellow? Sand Wraiths, wait a minute, how many people do we have? 23, 123 right there, that's not too bad. How are we faster? Are we faster? No, we're actually at the same speed, but maybe he'll make a mistake. He is making a little bit of a mistake right here. Oh, yes, he did. Okay, let's do it. Why not? Okay, thankfully enough, we are on sand, so it should be pretty easy for you to see at night. It does tend to be a little bit easier when we are in the desert, rather than on grassland, of course. And thankfully enough, thanks to Oggy Boggy's first aid skill, we have actually rejuvenated a serious amount of HP as well. So hopefully we won't get taken out in one hit. That would actually be quite nice. So, let's move our archers a little bit ahead, move our infantry a little bit ahead, and our cavalry can go over there. And I do believe this will be a little bit better than our previous fight, but... that's because I have a little bit more control over what is actually going to happen. That's why I stated in a previous episode, or at least in one of my series, I stated that it would be an amazing idea to have an overview of the battlefield and to actually see where your units are going to be stationed as you load into the game. And that is hopefully going to be implemented at some point in a future mod or maybe even a future game. And that would of course be Bannerlord. Hopefully it will be quite nice. Have a few more features right there. And yeah, so far it's actually not going too badly. As we can see here, we've already taken out the Emir himself, and we've taken out one of their Araby sergeants too. We need to be careful though. Don't be too overzealous. That would be terrible. Now let's send our infantry in to attack their infantry, and hopefully I will be able to do a significant amount of damage to their archers as well. Yeah, there we are. Take out that Araby assassin. That's what we like to see. And hopefully not get taken out too much. Okay, come on, take him out. Ooh, look at that damage. Ooh, that was wonderful. That was wonderful. Very, very nice indeed to see that. Okay, now we can tell them to attack their archers, or at least we can just tell them to charge in. I do believe we've already taken them out. Wow. We've already taken out 63 of their... wow, 64 of their units, and we've only lost 6 to wounds. Of course, we are fighting a force that is half the strength of the Badland Goblin fellow. So, yes, we don't really need to worry too much about them. We killed all of them. Very, very nice. And hopefully as a result, yes, we will get to recruit a couple of prisoners. That is always nice. Very good indeed. There we have it. Very good. Okay, so now the one problem that I'm actually having at the moment is that even though we have such a large party size, there's no way we can actually field that without having massive morale difficulties. And the main reason for my stats at the moment having so much charisma is because of that fact. Because I found out that leadership gives you a morale bonus, or at least I reminded myself that that was indeed the case, and I don't know whether I'll level up any more of these guys, because the tunnel fighters did do a huge amount of damage in that previous skirmish, so I'd like to keep a few of them around at least. And as I was saying, leadership does give you some morale bonuses, and if we head over to our reports screen right here, party morale, as you see, leadership is just about giving us more morale than we're having to lose at the moment. Well, shall we just say in comparison to our base morale and our food variety and everything like that. But if you can imagine that we didn't have a lot of food variety and our base morale was low because we were just defeated or something like that, then leadership would be saving us right now. It would be doing a pretty considerable amount for us, and yeah, that's exactly the reason why I leveled up our charisma that much. Otherwise, I would not have done it, of course. So, let's take a look here. Is there any opportunity for us to take yet another Kingdom of Araby fief? And, oh, Chief Gorf of the Badland Goblins has been defeated in battle. Let us hope that they are actually going to be eliminated, because a couple of you in the comments have actually said that it's almost impossible to eliminate a faction, and I have no idea why that is. So what I might be doing... Oh my goodness. Yeah, I keep thinking that I should level up those tunnel fighters. But yes, what I might be doing is actually updating with the unofficial update for the Warsword Conquest mod. Someone on the Tailworlds forums has done an excellent job, apparently, at creating an even greater improvement to Warsword Conquest, and I'm not entirely sure whether the actual developers of the mod have been working on it these past few months, I suppose you could say. And if not, then the unofficial upgrade might actually be save game compatible as well. So I'll do a little bit of research about that. I know someone told me about it a while ago, and I did say I would check it out. Unfortunately, as things always go with me most of the time, I do tend to neglect updating things because, well, I don't have much time to record and edit and encode and then upload, of course, and so, yeah, sometimes I do tend to leave things for quite some time. Now, as we can see here, we actually have one of our friends from the Tomb King's Empire, and ooh, look at this. Our Lizardman vassal is heading off to patrol around his fief. That is excellent. Very nice to see that. So, 5.8, 4.8. Never going to happen. Yeah, now you're running away. Ah, of course. Come on. Okay. Okay. I'll just save him and then he can run back in here to rejuvenate. There we are. That's quite nice, actually. We saved him quite a bit of heartache right there. He can rejuvenate his forces, and our Lizardman can lure a couple of their vassals in here, as you can see here. Look at this. This is actually really cool. We're getting some really nice small skirmishes on here, and I'm really enjoying that, actually, because we are working really well with our current vassals and indeed our allies. Well, technically they're not our allies yet, but I am going to be heading back to Bloodhorn as soon as I can, and we'll see what we can do. So, rush to the aid, oh yes, of our Lizardman friend, and we will see what kind of units he's fielding at the moment. I do know that he has a troll, he has quite a lot of spider riders as well. He is using more of the Goblin units than he is using Lizardman units, of course, but it's really cool to see him actually using those, I gotta say. It's pretty cool. So, let's see here. What can we do to these guys? They have spears, so I'm not incredibly happy. Oh my. Oh wow, we actually did some damage to his horse. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Come on, let's use the reach. Use the reach to our good effect. Oh yes. Yes. There we are, taking him down, or at least we've taken down his camel, so now he can't do too much to us, at least. That is always a good thing. Oh, he does have 2 sand wraiths, however. This is going to be quite painful. Unless I do some damage. 51 damage to a sand wraith. They are very, very well armored, and they do a lot of damage. So let's be careful. Let's also try to strike at their archers a little bit as well. Janissaries, as you know, I do believe they are quite powerful, but maybe they're not. Age of Empires is quite different. Oh my, quite different. Oh my. Okay, we're fine. We are completely fine, and wow, actually doing some pretty considerable damage. Now, you may be wondering why I'm not telling our units to charge in. Well, the main reason for that is our Sandwraiths right here, our Sandwraith buddies right here, are very, very tricky to take out, and I don't really want our units just running in there mindlessly and getting taken out, even though Bjorg could probably take out a Sandwraith by himself. Or maybe he couldn't, who knows, but yes, I would like to see that, actually, at some point in the future. Maybe we'll be able to get that situation somehow. And who is this running all the way over here? Luckily our mount at the moment is very, very quick indeed, and maybe we'll be able to get there before he escapes. Yes, it doesn't look very, very likely, does it? Oh, maybe it does. Okay, wow. That's pretty impressive, suffice it to say. Okay, thank you very much. So, yes, there we have it. We've improved our relation with our Lizardman friend right here, and you can obviously tell that I'm attempting to avoid saying his name. What is his name? Tuaxatul? Tuaxatul? Something like that. Yes. Terrible. Okay, so, let us head on, and of course, we do have a Tomb King right here who is also assisting us. Now, I'm wondering, the Kingdom of Araby vassals do seem to be quite weak. I don't really want to say that as an insult to them, because they do have some good units. However, they seem to be fielding some rather diminished forces at the moment. And what I would like to do is head over to Martek and see if we can actually see. Yes. That's a good sentence right there. See if we can actually see how many units... Oh, my. Nope. Okay. 385 units. Maybe we'll go to Kofa in just a second, but I would like to... Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, Tomb Lord Aborash? Oh, he might actually win against that guy. Okay, I'll leave him to it. Yeah, he's going to win against that guy, I do believe. He has 6 units available that are giving him the advantage. And, yeah, next thing I know, I'll be seeing, oh, yes, Tomb Lord Aborash has been defeated. And that would be terrible, but... Oh! Right. Okay, he has actually been defeated. And, even worse, been taken prisoner. Right. Okay, we're going to be heading over here then, and I'll see if I can actually find the vassal that defeated him. There he is. Excellent. So, the only unfortunate thing that I can so far see about this guy is that he only has 11 units available, and that makes him incredibly fast. So, in actual fact, we have no chance of catching him until he gets into the garrison, of course. So, yeah, let's just see what he does. We have a higher spotting skill than he, so what we can do is circle round him and actually cause him to have no recourse whatsoever. He can basically just run deeper into our territory where our Lizardman vassal is waiting for him, as you can see. So this is going to work out very, very nicely indeed. Maybe. Maybe. We are continuing to push him. If only our Lizardman vassal had actually continued the pursuit, that would have been wonderful. Ah, well, maybe one of our other vassals will turn up, or maybe this guy will make a fatal error. Oh my, he really made that kind of error? I cannot believe it. Okay, well, so be it. This guy has made a terrible mistake. And we are going to capitalize on that mistake, I assume. So, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just charge everyone in here. We do have a Squig Rider and a couple of skeletal cavalry, but yeah, I don't believe we really need to worry about them too much, even if we do lose them. We have quite a few more units in the garrison available. And, whoa, okay, that damage. And the Squig Rider is tearing them apart as well. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Oh yes, now, actually, a couple of you did state that you'd like to see Age of Empires 2, so I might actually be doing a little bit of a R&R type thing on it. I won't be making it into a full series, but I'll potentially do one battle or so. But do bear in mind that I play Age of Empires very similarly to how I play StarCraft, and yeah, it's possibly not the way you should really play Age of Empires, so just bear that in mind if you are going to watch that series. And yeah, it probably won't even be a series. It will just be a couple of videos on one particular battle or something like that. It will just be a skirmish. Me and another AI against 2 AI. I do believe that will probably be the way it will go. But yeah, we'll see anyway. I'll get it installed and I'll take a look and see whether I can actually make it work. Because I'm a little bit nervous about it. I've not played any real RTS, shall we say. Have I played any real RTS here? Not really. Not the fast-paced kind, anyway. I know we have a video on Total War Rome 2, that is. But yeah, that is another subject for another time. I'll just skip over that really fast, because obviously, as you guys know, I am not incredibly good at the Total War games. So, yes. Yeah, let's leave that. Okay, so we were able to rescue Tomb Lord Abarash, which is excellent. And now, considering we have the darkness of night to slip around the territory of the Kingdom of Araby, we are going to be... Oh, hello. Yes, why not? I will give you your vassal back. And, oh, yeah. This is exactly my point. These guys... Where is Skull Crag? Skull Crag is all the way... Are you serious? It's all the way over here. Right, okay. I actually feel like the Badland Goblins just respawn with like 1 unit, and that is themselves. And then they just decide to, oh yeah, let's go and raid this. That's a good idea. That really makes it quite irritating, suffice it to say, because I feel as though they really should be defecting as much as they can. And they're not doing that. So, I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe it's just because the mod thinks that goblins should stay as goblins and they will always be attacking and raiding and so forth. Maybe that is it. That's actually quite unfortunate. And as you can see, we actually gain a pretty considerable amount of money here. We're gaining 1,800, not bad at all. And we do have a potential opportunity to take this. However, as you can no doubt tell... Oh my goodness. I don't know whether you've seen, but the prisoners that they currently have consist of Necropolis Knights, Mummies, Tomb Champions, Ushabti units, and some various other things such as Long Drong Slayers, Al-Qatani Fellowships, and various other things right there. And that is actually making me feel like I should head in here, but on the contrary to that, 42 Janissaries, 29 Araby Assassins, and various other units that are very powerful at range. And that makes me feel a little bit nervous about it. So, yes, I'm not entirely sure whether we should do that or whether we should head back to Argygil, because that is currently being raided, as you can see right there. But I suppose our Lizardman vassals should be around there to defend it, or at least I hope so. And as a result, I do believe we're going to be heading in. So this is my stats at the moment. Yeah, we don't actually have 30 charisma, we have 21, because I thought 30 charisma was a little bit overboard. 21 is quite overboard at the moment as it is, but yeah. You can obviously tell that I've artificially enhanced his stats, but that is mainly just for the fun of it, the entertainment value of the series, and I do know that many of you have frowned upon that, and I agree. Sometimes artificially enhancing your progression is not particularly a good idea, but I feel as though we've already seen in the other series, namely Chaos and Skaven, what the early game would be like, and that is indeed becoming a freelancer in a Lord's army, and heading on from there, of course. So, without further ado, let's get Joseph's Ladders built as quickly as we can, and hopefully, we will have a good enough army to sustain an attack here. So, let's take a look. Let's get our archers out the front here, let's get our infantry behind them, as I would like to keep our infantry back just to make sure that they are strong enough for the initial charge. No! Oggy Boggy, come back here! Oh dear, and I'm being shot now. Now, as you can probably tell, they have the advantage at range, or at least it seems as though they had the advantage at range, but maybe not. We are taking them out so well at the moment, and I am very surprised by that. Very surprised indeed, but as long as we are able to take these guys out, then we are very cool. And yes, as you can see here, these are the reason why you feel dwarf tunnel fighters are better than the dwarven engineers, because they have these Gatling guns and they can fire them very, very quickly indeed, as far as I'm aware. Now, let's just see if we can actually find our dwarven engineers. Where are our dwarven engineers? Are they around here somewhere? Maybe they're counted as infantry. Are they counted as infantry? I don't believe so. Well, whatever the case, we have actually destroyed 33 of their units in a very, very fast amount of time, so I'm quite happy about that. However, I'm not happy about not having a shield, because we are currently being focused quite a bit, as far as I'm aware. So, let's just see here. What should we do? Should we risk charging our infantry in versus these guys and then losing a couple of them? Or should we retreat, rest up, and come back in and use our archers to good effect once again? That might be a better idea, but it would then open us up to potential retaliation by their stronger vassals, and that is something that I'm a little bit worried about. And I think... I don't know. That is a very difficult thing, because as you see, Janissary officers are actually doing a serious amount of damage to our Master of Arrows at the moment, and I don't really like that. That is not very good, but if we are able to... Whoa, there's a guy actually shooting through there? Okay. Oh yeah, I've got a bow too. Yeah, that's what you get. Oh my goodness, I could not believe that he was shooting through that turret. Wow. Okay, that's pretty impressive. I gotta say, that's pretty impressive. Okay, there we are. Thank you very much. Yes. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ooh. I think I might need to... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I think I might need to be on the other ladder to kill that guy, but thankfully enough, I was able to be accurate enough. Now, ooh. No. Yes. Take you out. That's what you get. Nice headshot. Unfortunately, headshots aren't enough to take them out in one hit. And now I'm having problems. There we are. Nice. Okay, so we're going to charge our infantry in and see what we can actually do here. Unfortunately... Oh, my. Okay. Take him out. Yeah. Oh, sand wraiths. Oh, dear. Hello. Oh, my. Oh, no. Okay, I have a bad feeling about this, actually. Let's take this guy out. Oh yeah, that's what you get. Do some damage to the sand wraiths. No! Bjorg, you're pushing me. Okay, let's run in there. Berserk it up. Let's do the berserk. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, we need to take these guys out as fast as possible because the sand wraiths are going to deal so much damage that it is going to be necessary for us to deal that much damage. Okay, we are going to be retreating, I do believe. If I can actually get out. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah. We need to retreat. Come on, let me retreat. Let me retreat, otherwise we're going to lose too many. Yes, thank you very much. Phew, that was close. That was actually very close. We did lose a little bit more than I imagined as well. We lost 29 of them, and we killed 72, which is actually pretty good, but losing those 29, and indeed having another 26 wounded, I do believe, is going to cause us to be quite weak to any potential vassals that turn up. As you see here, I don't exactly know how strong these guys are. Let's just abandon this for a second. 107. Right. Okay, 107. That might not actually be that bad. But let's just see what kind of units he has. Okay, how many sand wraiths? That's the first thing we need to look at. One! He only has one? Only 11 Janissaries. He has 3 Mamluks, however. They are quite strong. And everything else doesn't seem to be too scary, but as I say, I'm not too familiar with the tier list of the Kingdom of Araby units. And we have only 150 units in there still, I do believe. Isn't it 150? Seems like that. And now, 104. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We have our Lizardman with 151 units. What? This guy has better units than me. Okay. This guy knows what's up. This guy knows what is up. Goblin War Chiefs 28. Okay. I think I'll probably let him deal with this guy. but in the next episode. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.